today's challenge, we are diving into something simple yet impactful: privacy-conscious smartphone apps. Apps are where we spend a ton of time, and surprisingly, they can be major security threats if you are not careful. Luckily, there are tons of options that put your privacy first. You just need to know which ones to pick. What's up, s'mores? I'm Shannon Morse. Welcome to day 13 of my 30-day security challenge. We are almost halfway done, and I am so proud of us for getting that far. So here's why it matters. We are all on our phones constantly, probably too much, chatting with friends, browsing the web, shopping, working, doom scrolling, looking at really stupid videos about sponge monkeys. We love you so! The more that we use our devices, the more we are exposed to tracking, surveillance, and potential data leaks. Luckily, many third-party apps are designed with privacy in mind, and 2025 tech has made it easier to stay safe on your phone, all while still being productive and connected. AI is the caveat here. So today, let's take a look at 3 essential categories of apps that can boost your privacy and security. Now, I'm also going to recommend that you check out my earlier video in this series that discusses permissions. While that video was aimed at smart home, you can use those same tips for every other app on your phone. That episode was day 6 in my updated 30-day security challenge series. Step number 1, secure messaging apps. Now, first up, let's talk about messaging apps. These days, texting isn't just texting anymore. It's how we communicate everything, from work details to personal information. That means that if somebody gets into your messages, they could get access to a lot of sensitive data. My all-time favorite for secure texting is Signal. Signal uses end-to-end encryption, meaning not even the company can read your messages. It's open source, it's free, and it lets you send texts, attachments, and encrypted calls. You can even set disappearing messages that automatically self-destruct after a set time. That could be like a minute, an hour, whatever works. So here's what you need to do. Install Signal. It's available on both Android and iOS. Set up an app passphrase, so if somebody gets your phone, they can't open the app themselves. Enable privacy settings like disabling screenshots and enabling disappearing messages. Now, you have a few other options too if you don't want to use Signal. WhatsApp is also encrypted, but it's owned by Facebook, so proceed with caution. Telegram is another option which does support encrypted chats too, but check your settings to make sure everything is locked down there too. No matter what, always double check your settings. Some applications do not enable encryption by default, and that's kind of common, unfortunately, and we don't want to assume our texts are safe when they might not be. The other unfortunate part with these third-party apps is they do require both sender and receiver to use the app in order to maintain encryption and privacy. If you're anything like me, it's impossible to get everybody in your life to use the same app. Now, we do have a fallback. Luckily, Google and Apple are now introducing RCS to cross-platform messaging, from Google Messages to iMessage and vice versa. This does encrypt your messages, but it does require both parties to also be using updated applications. That can save you the headache of just trying to get friends and family to switch to another app, but these do not offer the more robust privacy features that you would find in a third-party app like Signal. Also, they're owned by Google and Apple, so there is that. Now, if you're finding this video helpful, a subscribe would mean so much to me. Subscribing is very simple, and it's a free way to support creators on YouTube. Also, if you're following along with the challenge, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications as well, so you don't miss tomorrow's video. You can grab a full checklist of every single day, a daily recap, and you can read a blog along with it in case you prefer reading over at shannonrmorse.com. Also, a big Patreon shout out to my s'mores. You can join them and support my channel by going to patreon.com/shannonmorse for perks like early video access and my private Discord. As usual, all the videos on my channel are free to watch, and I thank my YouTube members, and I thank my patrons and my sponsors for making that possible. Step 2, privacy-focused browser apps. All right, let's move on to browsers. Well, we all know that the internet is a little sketchy sometimes. You got tracking cookies, ads, invasive data collection, all of those are way too common. To fight back, you don't have to stick with whatever was installed on your phone when you bought it, like Safari or Chrome. You can install a third-party browser. I like Brave browser on my main Android device. But why Brave? Well, they have built-in ad blocking, so no more annoying pop-ups or slow-loading sites. They have tracker blocking that keeps your data from being sold to marketers. They also have built-in HTTPS everywhere, which ensures encrypted connections, even if a site doesn't support it. And they also have a private search, so you can search the web without being tracked. So you can set Brave or whatever third-party browser you want as your default browser, so it automatically opens links for you. It's seamless, it's really fast, and it's way more private than Chrome. There are other options too, and all of these are really cool as well. There's Firefox Focus, which is very lightweight, it's privacy focused, and it's a version of Firefox. There's Ghostery Privacy Browser, which blocks trackers, and it's also super fast. Orbot Tor, if you want maximum anonymity, Orbot connects your phone to the Tor network for private browsing, so you have plenty of options. Just find the one that works best for you, make the switch. You'll notice faster load times and a lot less ads. Now I do have a pro tip, switch your search engine too. When you start up Chrome, it pulls up google.com, which is the search engine. That's how you search all sorts of different queries online. This search engine is not only really bad at privacy, but it also is using generative AI in the search responses. And these can oftentimes be incorrect or full of misinformation. So when installing that new browser, also set up a new search engine as your default. You can bookmark it and save it as your home page whenever you open up the browser. I know they've had affiliations with Microsoft trackers. I still like DuckDuckGo. Another option is startpage.com, which also gives you all the same results as Google search, but without the anti-privacy problems. But of course, if you have recommendations as well, drop those down below in the comments. There's a lot of different browsers to choose from, and there's also a lot of different text messaging services and apps to choose from too. Step number 3, VPNs. Protect your traffic. Now let's talk about VPNs, or virtual private networks. A VPN creates a secure encrypted tunnel for your internet traffic, protecting you from hackers and attackers and man-in-the-middle attacks and tracking you while you browse on public Wi-Fi. Hopefully you're not connecting to public Wi-Fi, but I fully understand sometimes you have no choice. Now setting up your own VPN on your own server, that can be a headache if you're not familiar with the tech side of things, but don't worry, I've got you covered with some consumer-friendly privacy and VPN options. I personally use ProtonVPN. It's the one I've been using for a few years now. I put a link down below in case you're interested in grabbing it for yourself. They probably have a holiday deal going on. If you're watching this video when I post it, they probably have a discount going on, so check out that link down below. Again, not a sponsor. I pay for their product. I really like their product. I use ProtonVPN. It's got a solid reputation. It's low cost. They've got tons of customizable settings. It's also got connections in tons of different countries, so I can bypass local blocks, like when I'm trying to buy stuff from Japanese websites for my Sailor Moon collection. Why don't you guys want to sell to me here in the United States? I want to buy all the Sailor Moon things, and I can't sometimes unless I turn on my VPN. I mean, the security privacy thing is very important, but straight up, like, I use a VPN to buy Sailor Moon stuff from Japan. Yeah, I do have some links down below to other ones that I have used and recommended before as well, in case ProtonVPN doesn't work out for you cost-wise, or maybe it just doesn't have the features that you're looking for. I do have some other options. Now, a quick tip for self-hosted VPNs. If you are feeling adventurous, I have done previous videos on Hack5, the old channel that I worked on, about setting up your own VPN. But you can easily set up your own VPN with OpenVPN Connect. Simply download your OVPN profile and you're good to go. If you are using a commercial provider, it's even easier. You just install the app and you connect. But remember, a VPN only works if you trust the provider. So be cautious about free VPNs. VPNs. They often log your data or they sell it to third parties, not the privacy move that we are going for here. In 2025, VPN apps now support WireGuard as well, which is this new, fast, and more secure VPN protocol. If your provider supports WireGuard, then use it. It's cool. It's much more efficient than older protocols, so it will give you faster speeds without compromising security. Also, make sure your VPN is not leaking your traffic. You can test this with tools like DNS Leak Test. If your VPN is not working properly, you could still be exposed. You might want to switch up your provider. All right, that is it for day 13. It's all wrapped up with a nice pretty little bow. You now have the tools to protect your texts, surf the web privately, and browse securely with a VPN. And the plus side of VPNs too is if you download one for your phone or for your PC, that's going to protect all your traffic, not just your browser traffic. So it's a pretty cool way to protect everything. Tomorrow for day 14, we're covering multi-factor authentication. Yay! And passkeys. Woo! I know you guys have been looking forward to this video. I'm very excited to do it. It's gonna be a long one, but this is one of the most powerful tools that you can use to secure your online account. So trust me, you don't wanna miss this video. It's gonna be a really good one. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you're ready for tomorrow's security challenge. And you can grab my free checklist over at shannonrmorse.com. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.